Hi, I'm Chief Bedison. We're at an active scene right now. I'm going to have Deputy Chief Williams, my deputy chief over the east side, give you a briefing of what's going on, and then I'm going to have a follow-up message.
This afternoon at about 10:57, we received a call of shots fired and possibly one down in the area, the 3800 block of Bewick. Officers came to the scene. We found that there were two individuals who were fatally shot in the street. After a brief preliminary investigation, we were able to determine that one of the individuals shot the first victim, and then that individual who shot the first victim was then shot by someone else. And it appears it could possibly have been in self-defense. So we recovered two weapons, and at this time we have one person in custody. So this is still an ongoing investigation, and we're still trying to determine exactly what happened, but that's the preliminary information we have right now.
Now, you were calling that person a detainee for a period of time. The person who's in custody, do they have a CPL?
Yes, they are a CPL holder, and they are still being detained at this time.
Call me a detainee, not a suspect.
They are responsible for someone dying, so until they're cleared, they are detained as a suspect.
Okay. We're hearing this may have been a family feud. Can you confirm?
We don't know yet. This is still preliminary. We don't know if this was a family feud or not.
Do you know what maybe sparked the disagreement or argument?
We do not know at this point. Again, it's still early investigation, so we're trying to determine what actually caused whatever this disagreement or conflict was.
And it's you. I'll jump in. Okay, go ahead.
Basically, individuals couldn't regulate. Individuals have guns. One person shoots another person. The person who is a CPL holder jumps in defense of the other person and shot and killed him. So an unfortunate incident basically before noon on the east side of Detroit. But my message is this. There's been too much violence in this city. Even though crime is down, it doesn't feel like it, and it's been too much. And my message is, just for folks who don't know, we do know who you are. I'm stepping it up. You will see stepped up enforcement from local, from state, and then also for individuals who are involved in gang violence, because we've had some shootings that have been active gang members. We're coming after them too. And so anybody out there that's involved in gang activity, because we had a young man last night killed who is a known gang member, expect full force of law enforcement. And I'll give the ceasefire message right now. And for those out there who know what the ceasefire message is, to those groups and gangs, you have my full attention, you have law enforcement full attention, and you got the feds full attention. And so expect indictments to come as well.
On that note, before we jump back into specifics, under Dawn Ison's reign, there was a specific targeted approach during this summertime when we saw an uptick in violence. Are you working with the U.S. Attorney's Office now to reinvigorate that, and what will it look like?
Yeah, I'm working with them. It's still, those collaborations and everything is still there. And so U.S. Attorney Jerome Gorgon has been a friend. He hasn't been out as public as U.S. Attorney Don Ison is, but the relationship is just as strong. And the things that we did before, we're doing now. And just like we did peaceniks in the past, we're going to have a peacenik. But the targeted enforcement is absolutely there.
Thank you.
No, we go. No, I don't want to say this.
I just want to make sure that I understand the basics of what occurred. Was the 40-year-old who had the CPL there with the 20-year-old, and then the 30-year-old came and shot? Do we know that? Were the two at that location, and then the shooter came, and then the CPL defended both of them? Is that how that worked?
I don't have all the specifics of that, all the nuances. They're interviewing witnesses right now, but I can tell you that they were all there at the scene, and that one individual pulled out a gun because it's an altercation and shot a person, and then another person who had a gun shot that person who shot his person in defense.
I know you don't know if it's a family feud, but can you tell us what the relationship between all three is?
I can tell you that one is a cousin, and that he shot, from what I'm being told, in his preliminary, that the cousin saw his cousin get shot and shot the perpetrator that shot his cousin.
Okay, so the 40-year-old was cousins with the shooter who came?
I didn't get that into the weeds at my level at this particular point. All of that will be given to me, but my message is to overall Detroit or anybody else who wants to do violence in this city is not going to be tolerated. and we will be coming after you, and I will use every aspect that I have, whether it's state, federal law, and I'm working with my federal partners as well.